Is cardiology... Not cardiology. Radiology...
Alright, hold on. I think we're gonna be live, yes?
Ah.
Oh, is this the casting channel?
We will move.
Oh no, we can move.
No, because alright. Okay, let's just chill in here then. Man, where's the stream? Is this streaming? Hello?
Who's casting? Is it you and MZ and
Me,
Danny?
NZ, Devos, and we need one more, if possible.
I'll join.
And we need...
Hello.
Hello, hello. Okay, I think we're
I'll
live.
join.
Are we...
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hanji can be
Okay, I
the
think we're live. Are we...
Toby
I'm
one.
caster.
Dumb cunt.
Hanji can be
Caster, bro.
the Toby
I'm
one.
cast. Hanju's definitely much more Cinderin.
I need to
these
change
names.
the name. Hold on. Then we're good to... NGVS NTOF. Alright, I think we're about ready to go. Test, hey, can you guys hear me? Is the sound okay? Give me some feedback. Alright, I think no one has...
I can hear you, I can hear you.
Alright, we're good? Okay, cool. Is the volume okay? Is, do I need changing settings? No? Okay, then I think we're good to go. Alright, game one of the final series of TD7. Not today, old friend versus Team NG.
You think they'll be knocked out today?
Ooh.
Or
I
do you think
believe.
it's not today, old friend?
Either way, one of the teams is getting knocked out. I think I'd give the advantage to NTOF because they only need to win one game, right?
So what happens if it's a 2-0?
Okay.
Because it would that be a tiebreak?
Okay, I believe that if Team NG 2-0s Not Today Old Friends, they are in because there are some like tiebreaker rules about how we weigh the games or something like that.
No. So Team NG is on 3 points right now, and Team Stu is on 4 points. So if Team NG 2-0s them, then they'll be on 5 points, which is above Stu's 4 points.
Is there anywhere where they get the same amount of points?
No.
Yes,
one
if
team's
they're
on,
1-1.
No. If one
Oh, wait,
team's on
wait.
4 on 3,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
There's no
yeah.
way.
Oh, I really wanted to see a 1-on-1 best of one tiebreak. Oh, that would
It
be.
wouldn't even go to that though because of the performance against Team NZ.
Yeah, we've got tiebreaker rules, which stop the best of one.
Oh, that's sad. I just, best of ones is just the most exciting game. Do or die.
Well, look, if they get what's it called, 2-0 by Team Stu, we can have a best of one for last place.
See who's the worst players.
Alright, and we're into the drop. I hope the lobby is good. What did they say?
So I feel like we should add some color commentary today. So first of all, I guess, what does Team NG stand for? Does it stand for Jason's last name? Does it stand for not gay, no good?
I think that's the beauty of it. There's many interpretations. It's whatever you like.
All of the above.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. and Not Today Old Friend, I think we all know it's about
Pretty,
Stu.
it's a pretty gay name, though, I'll admit.
It's a pretty good icon, I have to say. That looks pretty legit. It's probably Fred's ultimate.
Yeah, Freddie's been on point with the production value for both his team as well as TD overall.
Shoutouts to him. Sadly, we don't have that kind of level of production value at Craving, so there's no intros.
So, guys, on a serious question, who do you guys think has the best in-game icon on the two teams? I think it's Darryl, because I think Kaguya is without doubt the best icon.
Of course you weeb.
They're gonna watch the replay, and then it's gonna be just us talking about like weeb shit.
Alright, let's talk about that.
Okay.
See the tide come out.
I mean, I'm all for it, but I mean, yeah.
We can disperse a bit of anime talk inside of this, or manga talk for the hardcore people. I mean, the band seems pretty straightforward, right? I remember Darryl's OD running Rain against one of the other teams. Axe seems to be a very big disco pumper hero, and Axe is a pretty good hero overall, and it's counters a few heroes, especially the PL that we saw a few more in the last 2 days.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think, I don't think any of these teams really value PL that much. Maybe Team NG will pick it, but I'm not sure Not Today Old Friend are going to pick the PL, right? Because they usually like to stick to their small hero pool.
I'm a bit surprised at the Underlord ban though. Because I did see NG play it twice yesterday against Team Lakshman. But I don't think any of their threes play it if Tucker's going mid.
The real question is, are they going to put Ray on the mid again?
I feel like they won't. They only did it yesterday because I'm a bad mid, whereas Darryl can actually bully out Ray. I don't think Ray will survive.
Don't put yourself down like that, Danny.
I don't think you're a bad mid.
I'm a lot more passive than the other mids.
Please.
Yes, I'd say you're a greedy mid. I think your what is it called, Void Spirit. I thought it was very good, and felt like it was a shame that you didn't play a lot of it earlier in the series.
Yeah, I feel like I should have. A lot of times it was either banned or it wasn't a good game for it.
I feel like your team is generally like quite a farm heavy team, so you have to like play a hero that has less farm. But anyway, when we talk about that, what we're talking about is two tanky boys on Not Today Old Friend, Tidehunter and Wraith King. It's I think you can never go wrong with getting tanky team. Like if you have drawn out fights, your tanky team with sustain, is always favorable. Because you can always just keep fighting, and then Wraith King just reincarnates, and Tidehunter just use Anchor Smashers, and they're quite good anti-carry team. Tidehunter Anchor Smasher, we know, reduces the damage of carries, base damage is quite significantly so.
Yeah, so I'll hope to see if NG will pick the Medusa because it is pretty good against these two heroes. Just a tanky boy and kites them hard.
Oh yeah, because like one thing about Wraith King is you want to burst down heroes, right? Like we've seen so many chops in this series, but Medusa, 2000 HP, 2000 mana, that's like 7000 effective HP. You just can't chop it down. So
yeah,
Medusa's a really good hero, and when you get Skadi, oofed.
I think Wyvern's also a good pick. It's just a good disengage for when they ravage, as long as he doesn't get caught in it.
So bans coming out, Lesh, Ursa Nyx. Ursa Nyx, quite pretty good against strength heroes and just big HP heroes in general over long term. But it doesn't add much burst damage. I think in a team you always want to have some burst damage along with your sustained DPS. And while Nyx is quite good sustained DPS, and Ursa's quite good burst actually, but you would want something melee. One thing I was just always wondering in these series is we haven't seen a single Timbersaw pick, even though most teams have been running 3 strength heroes. Why do you guys think that's the case?
I just think Timbersaw's a hard hero if you don't know how to properly play him.
Yeah, I think it takes a bit of preparation, right?
Yeah, because he's not like a tire, you just press R and win game, right? It's a lot harder to execute.
Or press R and lose game.
And press R or then TP top, I think one of the players that I like to bring up attention is to Tucker. Tucker is one of those players where I feel like He can. I think he's probably one of the very few players in the whole tournament that is essentially 1 to 5, plays 1 to 5, and plays almost every hero. I don't think I've seen many heroes that he hasn't played, and I feel like I want to see him play a Timbersaw. You know, he's very, very broad hero pool and pretty skilled on most of the heroes I've seen, and almost all of them.
But like, who's gonna go mid? Like, if he plays Timber, unless he plays Timber mid.
Oh well, he has last pick, so it's not a bad cheese pick, you know.
Yeah, and I think in the last series they were experimenting with Tucker in the safe lane, so maybe they might try like maybe play off lane and have like I don't know RayZ carry or something.
I just think Tucker's skill is just. I think it might be wasted on safe. Well, Venomance is here, so one of those three has to be a core, and would you guys agree it's going to be most likely Veno?
Yeah, Ray has played Veno core quite a bit. And it's pretty good against these fat boys.
Although I still want to just hypothetically point out Winter Wyvern mid. Winter Wyvern mid. It's so for those who don't know, Winter Wyvern's first spell is based on max HP. So if I think it's 7% max HP in one hit or something. And if that's the case, think of how much Winter Wyvern I consistently see generally as a core tops the damage like numbers. It's not great burst damage, but it's extremely good just overall damage for your team. So if you have someone who can do burst damage as your carry, then Winter Wyvern is actually a really good mid because because Tidehunter's Wraith King are both melee running towards cores that have big HP, and that's what Winter Wyvern does well against.
Yeah, in saying that, Raiden has a very tick damage kind of draft. In saying that, Raiden is very great to counter that. Once he gets his shard and has like a lock or something, he can very easily sustain this damage.
Yeah, 400
so,
heal.
Yeah, like you said, Raiden needs some kind of burst damage right now.
Yeah. I think it sounds like we all think that the Venomancer is going to be, and I like the Veno wards and just the Veno hit just slows down so much. And the Venomancer, I don't know if anyone follows DPC, China DPC, but they LGD ran a Veno offlane, and I think he was the second highest damage like ever in Dota 2, simply because of how strong the Ags is with. Veno is with Ag's ult because it's based on percentage. It does big damage. And look, this is like 3 strength heroes, you know? I mean, obviously we talked about the Timbersaw, but there's other heroes that are really good against strength heroes. Like, I'd say Undying, for example. Of course, people are going to meme Undying as a mid or a carry, but, you know, it's pretty strong. Any other...
I just think with Undying, the problem with Undying core is that you need some form of catch on your supports or the other heroes. And right now they don't really have that.
That's true.
They have Shaman, that's it, but Veno and Wyvern's not really good at that.
Ooh, Drow.
Okay, they go for the Drow. I would have much rather Medusa in this.
Oh, for sure.
This matchup.
For sure. I would like to. I would have. Yeah, but you know, hey, they could pick a Medusa as a last hero as well. It could be quite greedy, but Medusa you can run mid, I think, without too much problems. And once they get over this kind of mid-game hump, where both heroes don't have enough items, when both heroes just hit that item kind of timing, then both of them can quite like skyrocket.
They can, but it is pretty greedy, like you said, because Dire can just like run at them with these big heroes, big team fight, and they don't really have the push to like stall out the game. I mean, Veno can kind of do that with his wards, but it's not like a Jakiro or something clearing out the whole way.
Who's playing this Earth Spirit?
Nathan, he plays it a bit.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It was pretty good. He played pretty well on his Earth Spirit, like very good mechanics, hitting all his spells very well. Good timely. And I think the hardest thing to use is knowing when to use a silence, because like a silence at the right time can make a break. Like stuns, you know who to initiate on and you know where to go, but like a good time silence, like it's to stop like a Tidehunter ult, you know, like that would be pretty big, or a Warlock.
Yeah, and a good ult as well, like does so much damage in team fights.
Yeah, and you know, for what it's worth, you know, Radiant team is not very tanky. Shadow Shaman squishy, Winter Wyvern squishy, Veno depends on how you build it. Darryl, one of the squishy carries as well.
Yeah.
What do you think are the last heroes to be? What are the last roles to be picked in this that we're missing?
It's like mid heroes.
Yeah, I'd like a frontliner from Team NG, like some kind of strength hero that can just kind of post up. Maybe something like Tucker, I like that. You know, strength can front line for the Drow and the Venom. For
And,
Not Today Old Friend, what do you think Not Today Old Friend need in their draft? They have one more support. No, they have a core mid pick to pick for their draft. What do you think Darryl's going to play?
I feel like some sort of backline damage, like maybe a leaner or something. Because you have all these big boys running, you just want to like follow up with the damage.
Another Dazzle mid.
I think Darryl.
I'm just gonna
Pretty
say
good against Veno.
Dazzle mid is probably not a bad pick this game. I have to say, like, if he picks out Dazzle mid, I think he will do so much better this game than last game. Of course, it does depend on who the mid of Team NG is. Like Hube, again, the Bat Rider, something that jumps on the Dazzle. Like once you eliminate Dazzle in the fights, like yeah,
Have some
like,
insider information. I think he told me that he said he wanted to play a different hero every game. So I don't think we'll see the Dazzle mid.
wow.
Just wanting to flex on us a bit, yeah. They've got 5 seconds, they've been pretty quick.
Flex is hero pool.
Yeah,
Tinker! Oh, we finally see
Oh,
it.
scary. That Tinker's gonna get scary.
But I mean, you do have last pick, so you can pick something that, you know, is really good at catching.
And what would
Yeah.
that be for you guys? I mean, there's a Zeus.
Ember? There's an Ember.
Ember.
Ember,
Yeah.
yeah, anything that's like, it's just hard counter pick this Tinker.
Do they want to go like really? I mean,
I mean, the problem with picking something like a Zeus is that, like, your draft seems kind of, like, wonky. You don't really have, like, a tank, you know? And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, kind of
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to see what Tucker picks, yeah?
I think the focus now shifts back to the Tinker. Like Tinker's going to be the main hero this game that you have to watch out. Leave the Tinker alone, and I think Tinker will just rip shreds through like Shadow Shaman, Wyvern, get Aetherlands, get Ags, and you're just killing people from very far. Or you can go the Shiva's overwhelming Blink route with the BKB and then just jump into the team, and their team really can't do much against it, I think. They're just like 2 paper. It's really strong against the Drow.
Yeah,
I mean, they
and
could-
Dai has a really good team to protect the Tinker. It's very hard to go into that team.
Do you think there's any chance of, like, say, having this Drow go mid and then picking NG like Spectre or something like that?
Ooh, I like that. It's just it can be a bit greedy because Spectre and Drow both need a lot of farm. You run the risk of when Tinker gets big, your Drow and Spectre doesn't get big. And Spectre is not a great counter these days because, like, well, it's good, but like Tinker is a bit more slippery now with his armor matrix thing. So you have to break through that and then hit the hero.
Yeah, so he can always just
Yeah.
blink out before he manages to go through the defense matrix.
Yeah. Guess we'll see. We'll see how they go.
Monkey!
Oh, Monkey. Ooh.
Ooh, Tucker Monkey against Tinker. How's that matchup?
It's just a free Tinker lane, like... Just lasers him, right? And this
I
is a
actually
Drow.
wonder if it's a monkey. I wonder if it's monkey favored. Like if you have enough move speed, like you just you just run straight at the Tinker, and Tinker can't trade that easily early, and then you just deny everything. I don't know.
I mean, if like, it sounds difficult because, like, with the laser, you just laser him, he can't hit you, right? Can't hit the
Yeah.
stacks. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is a free Tinker game.
Yeah.
Seems very free.
Because like Monkey in the mid to late game, Monkey can find the Tinker, but it's like they don't really have anyone to follow up with that. Like they can't get past this brick wall of Dire.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm quite worried about. The Wraith King Tidehunter running forward, starting fights, and then all your focus on your Radiant is going to be on those 2 heroes. Like you're worried about the Tidehunter ult, you're worried about Wraith King chopping down, you know, your Shadow Shaman or Wyvern, and then the Tinker just comes in at some random point. And look, if something goes wrong, Warlock just drops the ult.
Yeah.
all right,
Oh,
so let's call it.
it's
Whose
scary.
draft do you think is better?
Sounds like we're all leaning towards Dire.
Yeah, Dire.
Okay.
I actually wonder if Monkey it is going to be a Monkey favored lane. I actually wonder if it's going to be because Tinker these days you don't want to build travels and boots, right? Like you want to skip all that and get Blink ASAP. So unless he does get boots, the Monkey King might actually push him out. I don't know. We'll see.
Laser, he can't hit him.
Yeah, but the
Every time Monkey
laser
has
is
it.
2 seconds. Like early game is 2 seconds. Later time it's like it's not. I don't know if it's long enough. But
It's long
When is
enough
the-
to walk back into tower, right? And then you can't really dive you just because like you have a lot of nukes as well. He's gonna be taking a lot of damage.
Alternatively, I actually hope to see this Wyvern mid, because Wyvern would have actually done pretty well against Tinker as well. You just keep shooting. I know I keep talking about this Wyvern, but the Wyvern core is such a strong mid against the right team, and this could be one of those. But anyway, we'll see. So just introducing the teams, we have Team NG on the Radiant. We have most likely a Monkey mid against a Drow bot on Jason with maybe a Wyvern bot. I think they seem to run the lane, right? Mostly.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Double slows makes quite a difficult lane, I think. Like the slow from Wyvern's Arctic Burn, Splinter Blast, and from Jason's Frost Arrows. It might be a pretty scary lane, especially at level 6. While top is Shadow Shaman and Venno, which is also actually quite a strong lane as well, especially against this Wraith King and probably Warlock.
Alright, and how about the Dire team? Who's on the Dire team?
The Dire team, we have Tinker, Darryl, who's picking the 1 hero per game kind of challenge at the moment. We have Earth Spirit, on with Nate and Nathan, and Disco Pumper on his Tidehunter, and then we have Wraith King played by Damien top.
So it looks like it's going to be Warlock and Wraith King top. How does that lane kind of go? Like, what lane do you think is going to be the lane to watch in this game? What's going to be the action-packed lane?
Oh, I think top and bottom and mid. I think all three have a potential to be really, really exciting to watch, because top lane, Venno and Shadow Shaman do so much damage, and your Wraith King's scared of going lane because you just get slowed down and right-click down. And your Warlock heal is good, but like it might not be that great. Like you'll just damage through the heal. While bot lane, you have 2 slow heroes already zoning out. You can see they're already a 3rd HP down. So it's pretty Radiant favored for all 3 lanes. And I like how, and if you look at mid, Tucker has already got Darryl down to, like a quarter HP. So once he gets his Jingu stack and runs in towards him, he just needs the boot, and he might actually pick, might be quite difficult Darryl lane until level, I'd say, maybe 3 or 5.
Ooh, yep. And there's a big double wave, so if he can manage to last hit most of he'll be leading this year. Okay.
So I think all 3 lanes are actually really Radiant favored. And when you play against a hero like Drow, like if you win your lanes heavily, like it's actually going to be quite a difficult game for Dire. If they trade though, like if they're quite even, then I would say it's definitely Dire favored.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, with Drow lines, like sometimes you're just like, you're 5k ahead, and then you screw one thing up, and then Drow just takes it out of your towers, and then you fall behind. But we'll see. Tinker definitely is very good at anti-push, which is one of the things that I think that they were really lacking before that pick.
Even after they changed of the March change, following the
because like I think your main damage dealer is going to be your Drow, right? So if it's Drow, then you can probably laser from quite far onto the Drow, and then your push kind of stops ish. I know you have the Venno wards, I guess, but yeah.
You can also just rock it from really far back, and they just take so much damage. It's so hard to push into it.
Alright.
So what are the odds of us? Stu did a really early pull for the safe lane at like minute 1. And then that just made their creeps go under tower, and now it's like pushed all the way up.
Yeah.
So, but if he gets his next pull, it should be alright. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good pull if he makes it.
Unfortunately messed up.
Oh, now this Wraith King's gonna be pretty sad trying to last hit around here. Oh, Stu's doing the right thing to fatal bonds and just harassing them. If they have enough regen, they can pull through it. But they're going on to the Venno. Right-clicking Venno, doing a lot of damage actually.
Tons.
Oh my gosh!
My
god, he might be dead.
Wow.
Anyway, bot lane, we missed the kill as we expected.
Ray actually lives.
Oh my god, so much damage.
He's gonna have a self. He's gonna be mid lane. It looks like Tucker is having a rough time now.
Game.
Yeah.
One thing
it's pretty even, isn't it? Oh, he's pretty low.
Yeah.
He's low HP. One thing he needs, which I think he's getting, a salve.
Yeah.
I think with it, and he's doing the right thing. He's he's getting the raindrops. Like, I think one thing that I really like is like when Tucker plays, it's always the right thing. He always does the right thing, does the right move, does the right move. Oh, like they're going on top. Very hard to kill.
Very hard to kill,
Stu, heal. But you know, you don't necessarily have to kill them. You just have to stop them from farming and just push them out. Oh, that's interesting use. Getting a bit of harassing. Ray getting 1-1-1 in this lane. What do you guys think? Do you think the ward is that useful at this stage?
I kind of like, usually you see the poison sting level up. I like that a bit more, especially when you can get the free hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, just maxing those first 2 spells like just really makes it hard for the Wraith King to really do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Looking bot. They're not going on him.
Oh, just trying to yeah, we have kind of neglected this bot lane. How is the bot lane going? We have Disco Pumper. He looks like he's got a ring of health, so it's gonna be pretty hard to chew through his health, especially when he's got Kraken Shell level 2.
Yeah. They're just harassing them out.
mid-lane.
Crowds.
Ooh. Okay.
Did he? Oh, okay.
And I think that's the first Jingu stack we've seen the whole game, and he might make a move here.
I have to confess, I think if you were playing a lane dominated like Monkey, I think you'd want to get Ooh.
Oh, he's dead. Oh!
Did he dodge that?
Oh. No, he still died.
I think the raindrop proc was. I don't think he dodged it yet. But yeah, first blood going. Oh, actually, second blood. That's right. Going the way of Darryl.
I think I'm not a huge fan of getting tree dance. I think if you're going to lane dominate, you have to max 1 and 3, and then at that time you have enough damage to.
Oh no, you need it because you can't get on this Tinker otherwise.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's very hard to walk up to this Tinker.
Yeah, 290 versus 345.
And,
face boots just run.
And if you're losing lane, you want tree dance to catch up. It's a better farming tool.
I think one of the things that Tucker could have done is to have a preemptive cell because he was going bottle. So in terms of the regen fight in mid lane, your Tinker's going to be mostly winning between 1 and 6 because you're just going to get the bottle. And if that's the case, then you need salves to keep up. And you can't wait for the salves because otherwise you'll be losing CS in the lane. Anyway, just going top. They're getting surrounded. But Wraith King just regenning through this. Chop. Ooh. Going in. Is there a Fatal Bond? Oh. You know, I actually really like Stu spamming the Fatal Bond from before. We saw how strong it was on Ray. But he's doing it now. And but I thought he could have maybe even killed Arthur at that time.
Oh, meanwhile, bot engine gets caught. Oh, but they don't have a point in Gush.
Unfortunate. And actually, NY.
Oh, they might kill him. He has good vision. Oh, that's a good dodge. It's a good dodge.
Yeah, I think normally you get at least 1 point by level 4, right? Just leave Kraken Shell level 1. You're already so tanky.
Yeah.
You know, with Gush, NG might have still lived, but would have taken so much damage.
Yeah.
It's like such a value skill right at level 1. So.
Yeah.
And he gets at level 5. I think he realized.
I think he's mindful of his mana pool, which is why we see a lot of Soul Rings or Arcane Boots. But he has neither at this stage. He's opting for the ring.
So at this point, it is nighttime. I would like to see Nathan to start roaming and ganking. Like Tide's pretty tanky. He should be fine on his own. And ES does really well at ganks.
One of the things that I think I find the reason why I don't play much Monkey mid is that I feel like if you don't win the lanes, you contribute quite little. Going bot again.
Top. Ooh,
Yeah.
no spoon's very low. He has his ult.
You definitely want to.
He has ult though. Yeah.
Has Gale.
He's bringing him down, but oh, he can't damage through the regen. Oh.
Yeah, the Iron Will and the heal from Su.
Oh, it's actually might be. Oh, the heal again.
The mango heal.
Wow.
I mean, he did still have ult, but I mean, being able to block that ult early just makes it so that you can't play these kind of lanes super aggressively when you don't have it. So.
Yeah, and and if he kills Wraith King, for example, like Monkey has more incentive to rotate. If at this stage there's no incentive for Monkey to rotate because once he kills the Wraith King, Tinker will be TP'd into the lane by then and just do a counter kill. So I think that kill not getting the ult off is actually much bigger than just getting the ult off. It allows the flexibility of ganks.
Yeah, so the next one not gonna work because he has his ult. That's what you're saying. All right, so Yeah, what do you think is going to happen in the next couple of minutes? Ooh, actually,
Well, I think they're going on bot.
Yep.
They're killing Earth Spirit. They're just right clicking him,
Ooh, yeah.
stopping. Okay.
So when you're playing these kind of lanes, you really have to go on the draw, because if you just leave her alone, she's going to right click you down, and then
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have the damage to kill the other hero before Drowse kills you, right? So
Exactly.
really important that you go on the draw in these kind of situations. Anyway, stack situation. Let's have a look at the triangles of each team. On the Radiant, we have a hard stack. It's only a double stack.
Just looking at top, just interrupting you, looking at top. They're going on to Ray. Ray got getting chopped. He has the fatal bonds. He might just die to the fatal. Oh, okay. Yeah, he died. Fatal bonds.
It's like stun, yeah. The Venom is like pretty annoying, but yeah, if you get gone on, you don't really have a lot of tools to escape. Just some snakes. So
It's interesting that he's maxing Poison Sting, right? Normally people get like 1 or 2 levels and they start maxing the Plague Wall just to control the area.
another
Oh,
cool-
Tucker just survives death. 45 HP mid with the raindrops as well. Raindrops, value item. And Tinker's going bot, actually. Tinker has blink. Tinker has blink. They might have seen him though. That I feel like they had vision there. Jason's just slowly running away. The team probably needs him to come.
Oh, he gets
Oh, it
silence.
doesn't have mana for Ravage.
Oh, that's a good silence.
Has Ravage
Oh,
now, though.
no.
Oh, a bit
It's too
unfortunate.
late.
Oh yeah.
And it's like the same lane we played last night.
Yeah, but they're winning it. The dire side.
I think this game is starting to look really rough. I was saying if if Radiant wins the lanes, I think it's okay. But I think if Radiant loses the lanes or trades, I would argue this is a loss, and I think it's going to be really rough for Radiant to come back.
Oh, would you say they've lost the lane too hard, or? Looking
I
at
just
the
think
I think so. I think Damien's at a point where he can just sustain so easily against a Venom. You want Venom to win early so you can just like push him out the map.
Oh, he's actually level 8, very high.
yeah, he's still 8 and level 6 against the
Yeah.
5 and 6.
And he's got his armlet, so he's very
For what it's
strong.
worth, like at least the Radiant. Oh, Radiant going in. Oh,
Ooh.
so Radiant at least is doing okay bot, which is one solace.
Top lane,
Actually,
Warlock
Tinker's
has
going
been
in.
dropped,
Tinker.
Ooh, I missed that, but
Venom.
it seemed like a stun into a Warlock ult. Secured the kill on the Venom.
I'm guessing they're thinking of just going straight down top with the Golem at this stage. At least farm a bit, getting a bit of chip damage on the tower. Tucker maxing. I think one of the advantages of maxing Tree Dance is to help you farm. I think he's going to look for his Echo Saber first before doing anything else. I think it's just like we talk about timings and stuff, right? And I think Echo Saber for ganking is probably the timing that you would want for Monkey King. Gives you the double hit, and then you can try to chase them down with a Boundless Strike.
And there's a big stack in the Dire Radiant, Dire jungle triangle.
Yeah.
Who do you think you're going to give that stack to? Is it going to go to the Tinker when he farms with Layla, or do you think it looks like Tide's just going to farm it with the Kraken Shell and Snap?
Yeah. Or maybe Tinker will come as well, maybe. I feel like you want to give it to Tinker, right? Like you already have the blink on Tidehunter, so if your Tinker gets big, like you're just going to be like so scary in the team fights. And it's hard to catch early as well.
He does have that blink, but doesn't have mana right now. Interesting he rushed it without going the Soul Ring that he normally does.
Yeah, I personally, when I play Tinker, I like to do that because if you get it early, like your Radiant, like your enemy team generally don't have mobility items, and if you are better than your enemy, like you can position yourself well.
Oh yeah, I'm at the Tide.
Oh right, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of
Top lane.
just they're going in. Tinker. Oh, laser.
That's gonna be enough.
Ooh, what a
Oh
big
my
shot.
gosh. He might die as well.
I mean, he's going deep. but
Oh
he
my
does have ult.
gosh. Oh my god. Oh, they see Tinker though. Oh, that was so
But
close.
can they kill him?
Oh, they see
Got
Tinker.
laser.
Odd?
Ooh.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh.
Oh, he just blinks out.
And he's just
Oh,
dodging,
no.
man.
Where did Tucker use a stun?
I think
to
he used it
stop
on
the
the
Red King
King.
from
Save,
chasing
right?
the Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And what? Yeah, Tinker manages to get out of that
Yeah.
precarious
Situation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
getting chopped.
Imagine if he turned
Oh, I
on
don't know if he. I don't actually think those two win the fight. RayZ King.
Yeah.
Oh, RayZ King could just get the haze and turn around against Wyvern.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Oh,
be
they
scared.
just got
yeah.
There's a Wyvern on. Better be
They
careful.
might just kill him. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
But it's against it.
Oh,
Top.
He's really fast though with that haste.
Oh, I think. Oh no, he doesn't have ult. My bad. Doesn't have
oh
ult.
yeah.
Close.
If he had ult, that might have been a three-man turnaround. Tinker might have just ripped through them with his spells. He's going for the Ags first, and I really like that in the sense that you get extra range and the bounce as well, and it reduces the max HP.
Yep. It's so much damage in team fights.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. And I think underrated part is the range. Like, I think the more separation you have when you use a laser, like, the harder it is for your hero to catch. Like, Blink Dagger is like 1,200 HP unit, right? Distance, right? So your laser's 400 or something from memory. 650. And then if you add the Ags on, you have extra 200 extra range. So, and then you have the Aether Lens on top of that. So your effective range for your laser is around 2,000 something. Anyway, going top, they're using a stun, 2-man stun on Shadow Shaman, and oh, look at that ult dropped. And Ray might die to the Fatal Bond, yeah. Or is that the Rocket? No, Fatal Bond.
they're too
Yeah.
squishy.
Yeah. It just seems any spell hits any of them, and then they just lose all of
Tucker's
that.
coming. Tucker's standing there by himself amongst 4 people. I think what he's doing, I guess he kind of have to now. They kind of have to just give space to Jason.
Oh, they see it.
Oh, they're fine.
Oh, that was really cool. Oh, look at that dodge.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, one
And
thing.
Fred getting D-Ward as well.
So one of for you aspiring Earth Spirit players out there, you can actually break trees when you move the rock. So if you
Oh,
pull
yes.
a rock, like he knew where he was, right? So if you pulled the rock and silenced it, would have fell off the tree. It would have been stunned for ages. So.
Yeah, playing with fire, I think. Like, Tucker just standing there when there's people around him.
Stu, they don't see him yet. I think they see him.
Oh,
now.
they're actually going for a push.
Yeah,
What do you guys think of this?
They did burn Rock and Ravage, so it's actually not too bad.
Oh,
but-
they might. So, oh.
Guy team is still sticking around. I don't know how I feel about this. Ooh, Blink.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Tucker's by himself.
Roll in.
He's going in.
They went in after the
Be
tower
tanking
knife.
front 9 for Earth Spirit. Tucker is really just right in the middle of 3 heroes.
Meanwhile, though, Damo actually gets mid tower with those skeletons.
Didn't even realize.
Damien's invisible as well.
Yeah, he's picked up an invis. He's gonna try go on the dry, you reckon?
Yeah, just remember the Tinker has Blink as well, so if he goes on, he might be able to kill him. Yeah, they're angling towards him. Is there any sentries? Oh, they put a sentry
see a lot
down.
of heroes.
So he could get caught. He could get caught.
I see him.
They could see him.
Oh, they see NG. Big stun.
Oh, chopped.
Oh,
look
the
at that
Wyvern!
ult, Fred! Oh my
The
god.
Tinker
Fred
damage.
is- Oh my goodness, Fred is just so good. That
Wow.
reflex.
Yeah. They managed to get the important kill on the.
Yeah, and in terms of target selection, I don't think you could have done any better, right? Like, oh, maybe against a Tide, but like, you don't want to kill the Warlock, and you can't kill the Wraith King. So I think that target selection was also perfect as well.
And they farmed the stack. Trying some good map control.
So, Tucker is bouncing around, waiting for his BKB.
I think it's sorely needed this game. There's a lot of spells that, you know, one stun can just kill you.
Yeah. Man, and there's so many of those spells on Dire as well. Like, something goes wrong, you press Ravage. Something goes wrong, you drop the Rock. It's just so hard to play against.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think into the comeback mechanic then? Like, I mean, I think all 3 of us would agree that it's really Radiant favored at the moment. Oh, sorry, Dire.
favored.
I'm getting my color and sides mixed up. But
So,
I think we all agree Dire favored at the moment. Would
They're
that be correct?
smoked. They're trying to find the drown. They know.
Oh.
It seems like they know exactly. what
Courier's
to do.
coming as well. They're slowly walking to him. Smoke's broken on ES. Oh, they all jump straight onto him. Oh, their stun got missed, but that's good silence.
I don't think
that's
he's
fine.
gonna do anything though. He's
But
dead.
Dead drown.
The
One of the
moment
things-
NG saw that missed roll, he should have just TP'd.
Yeah, good. There's Tide Ravage though.
Yeah, but then at least you have to commit to it. Like he's dead either way. Then.
I mean, you like 9 out of 10 times you would ravage that, right?
Yeah, but you want them to commit the ravage. Now they've saved the ravage.
Top
from
lane. They might kill. No spoons getting on.
Oh, they're going to Wraith King? Wraith King's actually probably going to die because there's literally no one around him. There's no units for the Tinker to creep to TP onto as well.
And do you really want to TP into this when you know 4 here?
Probably not.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
dead.
You can't. Oh, that's a good pickup. That Wraith King probably shouldn't have been there. Because they know that they didn't, like, none of them defended Drow when Drow died, so... And he's, like, right next to the tower.
Meanwhile, bot tower goes down from the Dire. So... I guess they'll be eyeing this top tier 1 now from the Radiant. So, yeah. Or actually, they might just push down the bot lane. They know that there are a lot of heroes tops. They're just grouping up, making sure they don't come. And they're gonna start hitting the tower now. What do you think?
I think I would like to see the Dire protecting the towers, actually, because you know that the Radiant is, like, can burn towers through, but, like, Dire is stronger team fight, so if you commit people... I guess all you need is to commit one person to spam... Oh, actually, they're defending bot. They see Tucker. Tucker's going on to Stu. 2 hits. His heal's coming. Tucker going in. Damage.
Just need to rock this.
Oh, no. Oh, the Anchor
Heals
Smash as
come
well. Tinker just throwing down rockets from the Spire region.
Is there a ward anywhere? Do they see them? No, they don't. Okay, so Tucker. Gonna bounce around the trees. Maybe cut this wave. Might be a bit dangerous.
I think NG could have killed the Wraith.
Ooh, really? What's
But there's always backup from the Tinker.
Yeah.
Very scary, yeah. Yeah.
Tinker looks like he's trying to get his... Oh, he's getting Ghost first, so...
Looking, maybe you think he's gonna build that into a F-Blade, or do you think it's just so that, you know, they have a lot of right clickers, so...
Radiant should go bot.
E-Blade is definitely very good, especially when your predominant damage dealer is physical damage. The Venom will do a lot of damage, but like he's like only at... Oh, he's getting a Skadi! Oh, wow. I like that. It's just that his range is a bit low, but if he can actually stand in manfight, like Skadi is always a strong item.
Okay.
Although I would actually like to see Tucker getting the Skadi, like your illusions or whatever your monkey persons can actually slow people with a Skadi.
I think it's gonna be too late if Tucker goes. He needs these other items first, like BKB.
Yeah, he needs BKB.
Dire looked like they were gripping up for a smoke, but turns out they just choose to farm the Ancients instead. Meanwhile, Radiant team is all down bot. They might try camp this Tinker. They see his TP.
Oh, they see him!
Oh, the blink.
He could have stunned him!
Yeah, I don't know why Tucker was scared there. I guess they didn't really see anyone else in the map, so...
Yeah.
But you kind of had to, like, you have 4 guys on there. Might as well try.
You really need to kill this Tinker. I mean, you're not winning this game unless the Tinker dies at least once.
Yeah, and it's, you know, like I like the concept where you kind of poke. Like, you stun him, and you see the Tinker's reaction, right? If the Tinker's reaction is, like, a defensive move, then he probably is by himself. If he's some kind of offensive move, then you think that he might be with other people, and you just run as fast as you can. There's like nothing wrong with stunning him there, I think. I just think there's like no disadvantage to it.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you know, just bail if you need. They're all going down mid though. Like, this is going to be a scary push. Like, I don't think they can defend this. Oh, they're going to... Oh, okay. And the Earth Spirit players, you two, when he does that kind of roll, do you put the rock down afterwards? So when you know if it can hit the hero or not? Like, for example, like he didn't use the rock just then. He just used a small rolling boulder.
Well, usually I know if I want to rock before I roll, so
okay.
I just put it down. Yeah, and then yeah, that's what I do at least. I think there are people who might do that. Like sometimes you roll in and then you realize, oh shit, I'm not gonna hit the rock.
They're going on to, just 1 second, going on to Venomancer, 1 chop, half HP down. Oh, and he actually survives, but no, he just got right click down. Earth Spirit's going down. Oh, that's a good slow, and that's a good silence as well. That silence is really important because he has the ult. And he does manage to get it off, and he gets on Earth Spirit again. I mean, the main hero. Oh,
It's
that's
so tanky.
that one. So, you know that Wraith King, some slow move speed, actually saved the Earth Spirit. If he did that chop, he would have died.
How in a synergy with Venom?
Anyway, they're going to get the Roche. I think this Roche is it's so hard for Radiant to contest.
I mean, after your Wyvern dies, it's like...
Well, going about. Darryl's by himself, but he's trying to aim for Jason.
I don't think there's
But he's
any
getting...
way-
he's not using Defense Matrix. If he uses Defense Matrix, he could have blinked once more. Or the Ghost Scepter.
Meanwhile, in
Hey.
the jungle... Oh, Roshan. Dashing
It's
like
taking
Roshan.
so much damage.
Oh, Venom, that's a good
Doesn't matter.
ult, but he got chopped again. Oh no. Oh, Tucker's seen as well. His tree got broken, I think. BKB. Oh, but he... Oh no, such a difficult... Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, he almost
Got
got 4
stunned.
stacks to heal up, but yeah. That BKB unfortunately came out too late.
Yeah.
Ooh, and are we seeing the end of Team NG in this tournament?
If they lose this game, they're out of the tournament.
NG needs to 2-0 to go through. That's the only options.
It's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
So it is a do or die game.
Oh, the tide's gonna die! Oh!
Oh my. Nice.
Well,
I like that he's staying around to Gush. Learning from his smart again.
Oh, well, they're actually not even getting the Roshan. This might be the only comeback I can think of in the present moment. They somehow get this. Oh, they might get hit him. Oh, no! What a crazy turn of events.
Do they know that? Do they hear the sound if they don't see him?
No, they can see the Red King spawn timer.
Ah, right, yeah, up top.
Going in.
They're going in.
Aegis on down.
Tugger.
is going in.
You know, is there anything
He
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
BKB,
BKB.
5
He's
seconds.
7 seconds away. Oh, that's a pretty good dodge if that dodged it.
Stu, just being annoying, setting up that slow field.
Yeah, that's good slow.
Oh, do you think they should have fought there? I mean, it looked like it was pretty good, but...
Yeah, I think they were just all like a few seconds behind because I think they all retreated to the river at that time.
It's pretty scary walking up the high ground as well. They already got the Aegis, so it's like you're taking a risk for like what objective?
And Tugger had already used BKB. It was 7 seconds, which is why he didn't fully commit to it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think at this stage of the game? Like, I mean, do you guys think? Okay, so because this is their do or die, like they're playing hardcore to survive. What do you think they would like to do, or what would you like to see? You guys.
Tucker needs to wrap.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they
Create
should sort
space
them
for
out.
this trial.
Yeah.
He needs to be the sacrificial role because Venom can't really do that. He just needs to defend.
Yeah, and Tucker hears you because he got travels.
It's really hard against Tinker. He can always just defend it.
I would
You
like
know,
to see
you make him
Tucker.
chase him around.
Yeah, because Tinker can always just jump on you, right?
Yeah.
Because you made a good point because I was just about to say I would get a Skadi, and then I realized that if you get a Basher, you can actually deal with a Tinker anti-push, or you can hunt the Tinker down easier. But oh look, this Tinker has a Shiva's Guard already.
Yeah, and it's starting to get to the point where even if you find the Tinker, it's like...
Oh well, it's more the Tinker finding Tucker actually.
Oh, that's Guardy vision.
Oh no.
Oh,
Tinker's just gonna go in. Oh, it's faster. Oh,
Ooh, decides not to. His mana pool was getting pretty low. So didn't want to
Space
throw by
free.
blinking into 3 or 4 heroes.
yeah. And I think Tucker ultimately probably wouldn't have died anyway because his BKB.
Cancel the TP.
Oh,
Alright. Yeah, what happened was
Cancelled.
Monkey was trying to TP home and then Fred was like, nope, I'm gonna heal you. So he cancelled the TP. Ooh. Yeah.
where do you think you're going?
I mean, he didn't want to go in the heal, right? So, same effect.
It's probably better because this way he can just keep farming.
Yeah. I don't think he should be in this triangle though. He needs to like stay bot. Doesn't want to be next to the drow right now. Force him to go chase him.
And I think, yeah, it's just Tucker just needs 2 more items for this to kind of work out well. Because I think if you have the Basher, you're not strong enough to kill the Tinker. But if you go Skadi, you can't slow down. Like, you can't disable the Tinker when he tries to blink out and stuff. But at the same time, he has an E-Blade, so he has a Ghost Scepter, so it's not like you can really write them down anyway. It's just,
It's pretty hard to catch this thing.
yeah. Tucker's still hanging around.
Yep, looks like it's going to be a slow siege from Wraith King.
Hmm.
Would you have liked to see maybe the Aegis onto the Wraith King? Because, I mean,
Oh yeah.
if you put the Aegis on Tinker, you kind of YOLO a bit, but if you die, it's like, usually you're going to die twice, right? It's pretty deep.
Unless you have quite like, so I think most of the time Tinker can blink out unless you have AOE spells on the ground at the time of ring. Anyway, they're going on. There's a ward trap on Tidehunter actually. Tidehunter doesn't have phase boots. Oh, there's a Ravage hitting one hero, amazingly hitting Tucker. Tucker hasn't used his BKB and it just dies.
Ooh.
And Tinker's going in. Laser and Tinker's just going in again. This is where I guess the Aegis is quite useful because he's not worried about going in and getting caught out.
Yeah. So that Ravage actually clipped the Wyvern and stopped his disengage. Like right on the edge.
Yeah, and what do you think about going onto the Tide in the first place? I feel like going on the Tide, it's like it's never... Unless you have some kind of strong break, you know, like a Viper, then... Yeah, going on the Tide is usually a recipe for disaster, right? Because he's always just going to be pressing that R button, right?
Yeah. Unless you're really, really shooting from afar, like your Drow like somehow can hit him while no one else is around the Drow, which really isn't just going to happen. But Jason, like getting the Dragonlance, I know it sounds very basic Dota, but like range is just so important on range heroes, surprisingly. But especially if you're high grounding, like the difference of having like a tiny bit more range means that you can right click people versus you can't right click people. And I think this is what they should be starting to gear up for, like thinking about how to defend high ground, because they're not defending the top tower, I think.
Did you see what Stu drew on the map?
Lovely. Lovely arrows, eh?
I think he disassembled the Dragonlance to get a faster BKB because he thought they were going to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely the right move. He needs that BKB.
Yeah.
They're going in. Keep shooting. There's no Ravage, but there is a rock. Oh no, there's no rock. Oh, they actually killed the thing pretty easy. Oh, Chaka going on to Stu. Although Stu doesn't even have ult, so it's not that important. Venom going in. They're killing out the Earth Spirit pretty quickly. Taka is just man fighting, but he's losing the man fight. Oh, that heal! That heal! They on the backward. Tinker is just shredding the team. Tinker doesn't have.
Oh my god!
Goodness! That laser. Oh my!
Wow.
Really fat Tinker.
I was
They have
like,
a stun? No, they don't.
Where is the team helping Tucker? Wasn't there?
They were at the back, and
He
Tinker
just
just
destroyed my Tinker.
yeah. You know, like one of the things that I didn't
that
realize
shot.
is that I know, look at that. They're going, and I don't think they have oh no, they're going in. They need to kill the creep. That's good. Oh okay, they're going to Jason. Jason's gonna die.
Oh! Tucker's
Doesn't have BKB. He's dead.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, Tinker's hunting.
Well, I
Trying to
think.
bait some buyback.
Oh, that's a good dodge. But one of the things that Radiant doesn't have that much when Tinker blinked in was they have a lot of disables. Like Venno Winter Wyvern couldn't disable him, and it was only the Shadow Shaman. And when your Shadow Shaman dies, like your Tinker just runs like amok there.
Yeah.
And that's
so
my god. He can probably dive. Oh, okay. Doesn't want to YOLO this. Probably could have ghosted and just dived.
Can't dive in fountain yet.
I think he would have killed Fred there as well.
I mean, one stun in the fountain, you're probably dead, right? So I
That's
guess he
true.
was scared that.
That's true.
You know,
I
maybe
guess
they
they could have brought back on one of the heroes too. Respecting the team. I mean, I don't know how much there is to say at this stage for the Radiant in terms of comeback. I don't see too... Actually, they're going on to Drow. Drow splits. Uses right clicks. Killing the Earth Spirit first. Oh, look at that. That's a really good Ravage.
Fatal Bonds.
Everyone's going to die.
Oh,
They got deleted. Couldn't even BKB. Couldn't even ult.
Oh, he saw.
I think RayZ dead here again.
They're both dead.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my god, she's gonna camp with this Evo.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
That was just flexing now.
Looks like you said it was a free Tinker game. And when he's camping you on the fountain, you know. Something went wrong in your draft, right?
You can see Darryl doing a lot of damage, but just have no time to hit. Always just running.
Yeah, you have all these tanky heroes just running straight at you. You have a Blink Ravage, you have Wraith King going in, you have Earth Spirit who just rolls in.
I think the game would have looked different if top was there. Venom was able to dominate top.
Yeah, he definitely needed to win that lane. He's the only one like able to make space.
Oh, Tucker's been seen. He used BKB.
1,400.
Laser. He got it.
Oh. Yes. No.
Oh, no,
Shepard.
you might actually die.
He's got no mana.
No,
Darryl's got no mana.
This resistant, man.
Oh, the 4-star.
50% status resistance is crazy.
Yeah, man. And it's not just that; it's also the damage absorb is 320 at the moment. He didn't even get the Matrix defense talent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you get that? Look at that 10% damage spell.
Oh my gosh!
I don't
My
know how
team
they
won't
thought
let
that
me
was
GG.
How is that a fair skill on Tinker?
Just gotta get good, Jay. Get good and right-click him somehow through
Like,
his. You just have to
got
do more than
Abaddon.
350 damage.
Yeah,
How
you've
easy
got
is that?
Abaddon, you've got Ursa has 80% status resistance on a 30
Exactly,
second cooldown.
80%, dude.
On a-
80%.
On a 40 second cooldown compared to constant.
Oh no, but you get Ags though. 80%. I think this is the we should make this a theorem, the score theorem or the gold theorem. Whenever your gold advantage is more than your time, I think there's a draft issue in there somewhere. We should.
Oh, they called it. No.
They called it GG. Yeah, it's
Can't do
out of the
that.
tournament.
You have to go for the Nullify and Divine.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
it's rough.
With that win, Team Not Today Old Friends secures their place in the finals. Not finals, but in the they guarantee they pass through the groups, right?
It's just a showcase match now.
Is
Do
there any
they go to
implication-
lower brackets? Is there like a lower and upper bracket for this?
Yeah.
Is there any implication to the score if they win 2-0 or 1?
I think if they win, I think it depends if they want to verse Hanju's team or our team, Marlo's team.
No. If they're 2-0, then they lose on tiebreak against our team because they lost to Crave's team 2-0. Crave's team
Yeah, I know,
2-1,
but
right?
it depends. It goes to who. Oh no, it's not
No,
like
it
that.
goes
It's lower
to-
brackets versus each other, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
yeah.
okay. It's not 1 against 4 and 2 against 3.
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
All right, so that's the end of game 1. We'll be back with game 2 very shortly, so stay tuned.